Hi everyone, I'm Steve here with Nicole, the Gut Girl. Thanks for being with us, Nicole.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about supplements because you and I have talked and I've reduced my liver enzymes. Some of the measurements were in the hundreds, low hundreds, down into the 20s. And one of the things that I credit that to is eliminating synthetic vitamins. One in particular, I was taking 8 grams, 10 grams of vitamin C,
Mhm.
but it's synthetic. I don't do that anymore. And so there's a lot of choices out there with supplements. And I'll just say right out of the gate, one thing I did to lower my enzymes and make my liver healthier was I tried to eliminate all synthetic vitamins and minerals. And so I go to sources that have provide natural,
Mhm.
they get the vitamins and minerals from organic food. So
Right.
what are your thoughts?
Oh boy, I really feel strongly about this because, in my profession, I see two types of people. One type who don't want to be on any kind of supplement whatsoever, and they're lacking a bunch of stuff, or they are supplement junkies and they'll take anything and everything. And sure enough, those two people need to come to the middle a little bit and figure it out because either you're lacking nutrients or you're running things synthetically through your liver that you don't want. It's going to pop those numbers up. So I'm with you. I do whole based supplements, but I know where my supplement base are coming from though too. I do my research on them. I do not, if anybody knows me or has come into my practice, I am a huge supplement snob. So I look at what's in the ingredients and I know what's in the capsule. I know all about that. I don't just go get it off of a big box shop, store shelves, and call it good in a vitamin C. It doesn't happen with me. And I will not give those to other people also. So, yes, you might pay a little bit more for that, but that's because it's good quality and it's going to filter through the liver properly and not pop up those enzymes.
Yeah, it goes all the way back to when I was in school about 100 years ago, you know, and you're a supplement snob. I'm a beer snob. I can go out and once a week I can have a beer or two, and it doesn't affect my liver now. It's because I've cleaned everything, and it's not like I do that every night,
Right.
but it's the supplements. I mean, I had one doctor suggest to me, why don't you cut out those supplements? I think that's causing your liver, and he was right.
Hmm.
Um, so But as far as should you supplement and or should you not, should you get everything from food? I think it's hard to get everything from food because of the soil. It's
Right.
just the
The
nutrients.
stress.
The soil is not the same
Right.
as it was 40 or 50 years ago. So I think supplementation is important, but where I agree with those people on the don't supplement side, get everything from food, is you have to get your food and your supplements from organic,
Right.
quality food sources. So whether it's my vitamin C comes from food sources, it's not synthetic.
Right.
Um, I take a vitamin D that comes from food sources, and it all makes a big difference.
Yep.
If you guys have questions about any of this, put them in the comment section, and I'll always tell you what I do. I'm not going to tell you what's right or wrong, but I'll tell you what I do and how it's affected my body. And I think that's very valuable. You can go test it yourself, or Nicole can answer your questions on whatever it is because she's into the studies and reading the blood work, and she's very good at it. So if you have questions about that, just leave them in the comment section. So I think it is important to supplement
Hmm.
because of the soil issues, and
Yep.
just salt. You got to get the right salt. You
Exactly.
can't
That's
just
a perfect example. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just go take the salt shaker off the table at a restaurant and dump it on your food.
Right.
It's going to do all the bad things that
Right.
salt is rumored to do.
Right.
It's got to be healthy. And if you get the healthy salt, you're going to be getting over 80 trace minerals and
Absolutely.
a big benefit. So you got to be selective on whatever supplements or whatever you're putting on your food or adding to your food as far as a supplement. You got to be a supplement snob like you are if you want to do it right.
Absolutely. If you only wear the best clothing of the best clothing, why wouldn't you do it in your supplements? Why won't you do that in what you put in your body? And if you do, I'm just like you. I try hard not to put too much through the system. I try to get it through food, but I'm also very well aware about our soils, the right kinds of things to put in. We were talking about chickens and having our own chickens and that kind of stuff, so I can control what's going in their mouths, all of that kind of stuff.
Right. And then you have the whole, herbs and those types of things, which are extracted from different plants. And so I do a lot of different things of those. I usually cycle them.
Hmm.
But I do a lot of that too. Do you?
Oh, I do a ton of herbs. But you also have to think that, you're not always going to cook in the right amount of herbs that you can daily because you're making something different all the time. So, you want to make sure that you're getting all the proper ingredients. Like turmeric is really good for anti-inflammatory, but I don't put that on my food every day. So sometimes I will supplement for that if I have some joint pains.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I'll use garlic as an example. I don't
Exactly.
take it every day, but garlic, that's coming from a natural source.
Yep.
And yes, it's in a capsule, but it's coming from a natural source. But you gave a good example, and I think garlic's another good example. We could do 10 videos on the benefits of garlic, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for your input on the supplements, Nicole. If people want to get a hold of you on social media, how do they do that?
You can reach me at Facebook and TikTok at the Gut Girl, or you can get me on Instagram, which is the Gut Girl NV.
Okay, if you guys have questions, just put them in the comment section. I like hearing people's feedback anyway. I
Me
like
too.
hearing what works for you, the things that you've tried for yourself. So put those in the comment sections also. I think that's really cool because everyone's different. And I love to hear about what's working or what people have figured out for themselves. So put those things in the comment section also. And Nicole, we will see you next time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.